Hi guys, it's Sav, and today we are kicking off the very first episode of Meet the Owners. I am at Spinning Dough in Oakland, and this is Jeff.
Hello.
So we're going to be asking him a few questions, get to know the restaurant, where he comes from.
I'm nervous, okay?
So what inspired you to start Spinning Dough, and what was your motivation?
I definitely like to cook, and I made pizzas during college. So I worked in healthcare reimbursement for like 20 odd years, and they relocated their San Francisco office back to North Carolina. They asked me to relocate, and I felt that my born and raised in the Bay Area, I decided to stay here instead. It was kind of a dream to open a restaurant, and here we are 7 years later.
So what other experience did you have with like making pizzas?
In college, I made pizza. I started off, just trying to make some extra money, right? In college, started delivering pizza. The owners asked me to come inside. Hey, do you want to learn to make pizza? So I said, yeah, sure, why not? I was like, 18, 19, wasn't really doing much. So I made pizzas for like 2-3 years there. And then, was in school, so finished school and then started my regular career, I guess, for 20 some odd years. And then told you they relocated. So said, let's open a restaurant, so here we are.
So what has been the most difficult or challenging aspect about running a business?
Well, definitely the pandemic hurt us a lot. But we were doing well the first 2 or 3 years that not well, but we were surviving the first 2-3 years. And then the pandemic hit. And then, as you know, a lot of the Bay Areas are transplants, so they kind of all moved away. So I lost a lot of regular customers. That's one thing. Another thing struggling with was staffing. Staffing's always difficult. Hiring experienced people, keeping them, definitely hiring has been difficult. Maintaining quality of food is always really difficult because being slow, I've always bought more than less, but then you end up kind of throwing a lot of the inventory away because produce you only can keep for like a day or two. So that's another struggle. So those are the top 3 struggles that I can think of. So there's a door there. That table right there, it's supposed to, you can go upstairs. So my idea was to have the pizzeria down here and there's rooms upstairs because it's an apartment. So I was gonna have private like karaoke, put a food table up there, stuff like that. That was my plan after the first, but then the pandemic hit. So, like I said, I was doing well, not well, but I was surviving the first 2-3 years. So I was like, all right, now's the time, let's do it, right? We're gonna break it open and go upstairs. I was gonna buy a pool table, buy a karaoke machine. You could close the door, order food and drinks, alcohol, and and then party up there, play pool, sing, whatever you guys wanna do, right? Then right when I was about to pull the trigger, the pandemic hit. So obviously no one's gonna be able to go out no more, right? So I was like, forget it. And then so the landlord was like, I gotta, rent it out because it's been empty for like 2 years, right? So I was like, I'm not gonna pay for something that, I'm not gonna even use, right? So go ahead and rent it out. So they rented it out. Would have been nice though, I think. Pool table, karaoke. So I'm using, influencers like yourself because there's people that live like over there. They never even heard of us. They'll drive by and they say, we stopped by because we drove by and saw you. And they ask how long you been here. I'm like 7 years and they don't even know I've been here. And they live just like 4 or 5 blocks down. So I'm trying to get more exposure. So I'm hoping this.
Just reached 5,000 followers on Instagram.
Yay!
So what advice would you give to other people who are thinking about opening their own restaurant?
I think my advice for everybody that's thinking about opening a restaurant would be make sure you have a good business plan in place. Location is also important, but not vital. But a good business plan together. What it's going to be on your menu, how you want to serve your food, your presentation, just a good game plan. I think business plan would be the best advice. Make sure there's. When I first started, there was all these, I guess, little things that I had never thought of as a first-time business owner. So, I guess it'd be best for if you had experience, but first time, you're gonna run into things that you would have never thought of. There's expenses that are coming left and right all the time. So definitely get a good business plan. If you have partners, definitely sit down and discuss exactly what you guys want to accomplish by opening this restaurant.
I have a surprise question for you.
Surprise, okay, go ahead.
So, do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
Oh, So I posted something like that also before. Are you gonna use this?
Yes, I am.
All right. So when I first opened the restaurant, my son, at the time, he was like 7 or 8, maybe even younger. I think he was like 5 or 6. When I told him we were gonna open a pizza restaurant, he asked me, can you have a ham and pineapple pizza, Dad? And I was like, no, pineapple does not belong on pizza. But I have it on my menu now because there's definitely people out there that want pineapple on pizza. So if you asked me this question 7 years ago, I would have said no, but now, yes.
So do you think your son had part of the reason why you decided, besides business, but do you think your son was like...
Yeah, he definitely influenced. I mean, yeah, little secret here. So I said, hey, we need to turn things around a little bit here. And he's the one that incorporated the ube into the pizza. So yeah, he was a big influence into the ube pizza. I mean, we thought about it, we talked about it a lot, but he actually said, hey, let's just try it. So he made it. He put the ube in the dough, and he was kneading the dough and stuff. So we kind of ran with it from there.
Wow.
Plus, we had a little bit of help from another influence like yourself, traveling Wonton.
Yeah.
So she came help. She was helping me with my social media, and she kind of put the final touches on it. She's the one that came up with the ube ricotta. But fruit on pizza is really good. Fruit on pizza is really good.
But pineapple specifically.
Yeah, pineapple. 7 years ago, I would have said no, but currently, yes, pineapple belongs on pizza.
Okay, great. You might start a controversial argument in the comments section, but
Yep. A lot of people.
Well, thank you for joining me for this very first episode of Meet the Owners. It was great to talk to you, get to know you better, figure out more about Spinning Dough in Oakland. And if you're looking for a spot in Bay Area for some of the best pizza, Spinning Dough.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.